Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steff. I would love to have you as a subscriber, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today's video is very exciting because I am adding more alien cosmetics, well, let me rephrase that, more unearthly cosmetics to my stash. Alien cosmetics is no longer called alien cosmetics. They are now known as unearthly cosmetics. And I want to say that these are going to be the last collections released under the Alien Cosmetics name, and I'm pretty sure these were already in development before they had to undergo that name change, so that's why we're still getting the old name. But on their social media and stuff like that, they have already switched over to Unearthly Cosmetics, which is one of the reasons why you see both names in the title of today's video. Now, today's video, I'm going to be focusing on this collection right here. This is the Holiday Spirit collection. This other collection right here, you should see this one the day after this video goes up. This is the In the Dark collection. So if you're curious about this collection, definitely stay tuned because it will be up probably within 24 hours after you watch this video, just depending on how fast I can film and edit. But today is all about this beauty right here. Now, in Unearthly Cosmetics sneak peeked this print. I know a lot of us, myself included, I thought it was going to have something to do with the movie Clueless, because if you remember the beginning of the movie Clueless, Cher, which is played by Alicia Silverstone, she goes to school in a yellow plaid outfit. And so this is very reminiscent of that outfit and of course of the 90s. However, this collection still embraces the 90s because if we open it up, we have the eyeshadow palette and the 3 lip glosses, which I'm wearing one of them right now. The eyeshadow palette says "Smells Like Holiday Spirit," which is a reference to the very famous Nirvana song, Smells Like Teen Spirit. So let me give you an up-close look at what the cover art looks like. I think that definitely represents some of the 90s fashion trends. What do you guys think? Let me go ahead and show you the inside. These are the 12 eyeshadows that you are getting in this palette. There are 8 matte shades and 4 shimmer shades. I think the color story on this is just so cool. I'm gonna have a lot of fun creating 3 looks for you guys in today's video. Now, this is only my second Unearthly Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, so I am super excited to try it out. I had such a great experience with the Not Normal eyeshadow palette that I knew I wanted to pick up both of these collections and just support the brand as they move into a new direction with a new name. I am so excited to see what 2022 has in store for Unearthly Cosmetics and what they have in store for us, as a matter of fact. And I cannot wait to jump into this palette. You obviously get a mirror in here. Now, there are 3 lip glosses in this collection, and I am wearing this one right here. This one is in the shade Spice. It feels like a thicker lip gloss formula, but it feels very comfortable. I've been wearing this for about 15-20 minutes already, and I love the shade. That's pretty good pigment just from a lip gloss. And then these are the other 2 shades. They are red shades. One has a bit of sparkle to it. This one is called Ornament. And then this other one is called Candy Cane. So I'll definitely be switching over to these 2 later in the video. But for now, I am excited to dive into this eyeshadow palette and create 3 looks for you guys. So if you guys want to see the new Holiday Spirit collection from Unearthly Cosmetics in action, keep on watching. Now guys, as usual, I will have all of the makeup that I'm using both on and off camera linked in the description box of today's video. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Now I've already primed my eyelids using the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime Eyeshadow Primer in the shade 1. I apologize that I have a little bit of staining on my lids. I just took off my blue eyeshadow. I'm just getting home from work, and before I went to work this morning, I filmed the 2 looks using the new Glam Light and Blue Raspberry Icy eyeshadow palette. So you can see there was a little bit of staining left over from that. It'll all be gone by in the morning. But yeah, just bear with me on that. Let's jump into this Holiday Spirit eyeshadow palette. I am so excited for this one. Such a unique color story. Definitely something that I would expect Unearthly Cosmetics to do. So let's see, what do we want to start with? I see green, and I love green eyeshadow. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome. I love green eyeshadow. So I'm definitely going to want to incorporate these green shadows somewhere within one of these 3 looks. But I think what I want to start with first, to be honest, is this purple shade. And I think I'm going to work the purple shade in the crease, and then I'm going to deepen it up in the outer corner with this shade right here. So we're going to try a combination of purple and brown together. Maybe do this on the lid and maybe the yellow for an inner corner highlight. We'll see, but let's start with this one. This shade name is called Comfort. And I'm taking Comfort on a Rephr 14. That is a very pretty purple shade. Now I'm not going to drag it down too much since I am going to go in with the dark brown. And I don't want to take it too high up either. Now on a Rephr 13, I'm picking up some of that dark brown. It's called Yule. And I'm just going to focus that right out here in the corner. Not really going to take it into the crease, just kind of like right there. I'm kind of tempted to do a Christmas look. I saw a really cool look on one of these makeup artists that I follow on Instagram. I forget her name, but I think I want to try and kind of recreate something similar to what she did in maybe the 2nd or 3rd look. We'll see. Since this is a Christmas eyeshadow palette, I think I gotta create one Christmas inspired look. And I'm liking the way this brown and purple are looking together. Really nice compliments. I wasn't too sure how that was gonna go down, but I think they are just blending together perfectly fine. Now I'm picking up a little bit more of the purple shade, which is Comfort, very lightly. All right, so I like the way that looks. Now what I want to do is for the lid, I'm going to go in with this purple shimmer shade, and that one is called Wishes. And I'm taking that on a damp Morphe M124. Adding a little bit more of the purple shade right in here just to blend the edge. All right, so I'm gonna leave the inner corner for the end, and for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, this orange shade, and this one is called Fireplace. And I'm taking Fireplace on a BK 207. Now I'm gonna stop right there. This is a nice orange shade. I'm gonna flick that up a little bit as well. Okay, now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with the yellow shade, and this one is called Smile. And I'm taking that on a Rephr 26. Now this is a matte shade, but I like a nice yellow inner corner highlight, and I think this is gonna look really cool. Now I'm going to pick up some more of the purple shade, which is called Comfort, on this little pencil brush. And I'm going to add that really close to the lower lash line. All right, so I'm really liking the way this looks. What do you guys think? Let me add some eyeliner and mascara. No falsies today. I've been wearing falsies all day. I need to give my lashes a rest. I'll be right back to show you this look number 1 with the Holiday Spirit palette. All right, guys, so here is look number 1. What do y'all think? I love it. I love a good yellow inner corner highlight. I think it is so much fun. I love the purple. And guys, the outer corner where I added the matte dark brown, it almost takes on a purple effect. And I just love it. I love the way everything came out. I'm kind of getting a little fall Halloween vibes. I don't know, what do you guys think? Everything was very easy to work with. I didn't encounter any issues. I didn't get any fallout or anything like that. The shades I used just performed so well. So let me tell you what I added. I used some Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid eyeliner on the top lash line, some Maybelline Sky High mascara, and for the lower waterline, I went in with this one from NYX. This is one of their Epic Wear liners, but this is from the La Casa de Papel collection, and this one is in the shade Sofia. And I'm really happy with look number 1, so let's jump over to the left eye and start working on look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, should we try doing that Christmas eye? I know there's a cut crease involved. Why not? Let's do something Christmassy. This is a Christmas palette. So that eye look went from red to green. And then on the eyelid, there was like a gold shimmer, which I guess I could use this one, although I think the shade she used is a lighter gold. And then I don't remember what the lower lash line looked like. I'll make up my own lower lash line, but I liked the red into the green and then the gold on the lid. I thought it looked really cute, really Christmassy. So let's do that. I'm going to start first with this shade. The shade is called Miss You, and then I'm going to work into this deeper green, and the deeper green is called Pine. Okay, so I'm going to use the Refer 26 just so that I can kind of map out where I want the red. And I like it because it has that little point. That's why I'm using it. Just about right here. And I can even blend a little bit with it as well. So now I'm going to clean off that Refer 26. Actually, I think I have a new Refer. Here we go. I have a new one. Let me bust this one out. This is like one of my favorite Refer brushes, the 26. Just so handy. Has a nice, just that nice point to where you can just kind of carve out, map out where you want the shadows. And then you can use the 13 or 14 to blend. Kind of just like that. I know it looks weird. It'll get better, hopefully. Okay, now I'm going to take the 13 and I'm going to pick up Pine. So I can do this portion a little bit better. I'm lightly going to start blending upwards. And ever so lightly into the red. Okay, so I think that looks really cool. I do want to lightly blend out the red. So I'm picking up a very little amount. My brush is stained. Don't think I picked up that much red. I just picked up very little on another Refer 13. And I'm just lightly blending it. Okay, now with this NARS concealer, I'm going to use that to cut the crease. Okay, so something just like that. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called Gingerbread. And I'm using the Morphe M124. I'm not going to spray it just because the concealer is tacky. I think that definitely looks Christmassy. What do you guys think? And the shimmer shade did well with no setting spray. I usually spray all my shimmers. Now I'm just going to touch up the green and the red. just very lightly. Okay, now for the lower lash line, let's see. I could do the brown, or I could just continue the green on and then have the gold brought down a bit. Actually, you know what? Let's do this shade. Let's do these two shades, and then I will bring the gold down a bit. But let's try this one. This one is called Evergreen. And I'm picking Evergreen up on a BK Beauty 204. And I'm gonna drag this down a bit. Now I can see in doing that, I need to add a little bit of pine right out here. I always seem to miss this little corner. Never fails. Now, same brush, I'm just cleaning it off. I'm gonna pick up some more of pine, and I'm gonna keep that really close to the lash line. Now I'm gonna pick up some of gingerbread on this little BH Cosmetics pencil brush, and I'm gonna spray it now. Okay, so I think this definitely looks like a Christmas eye. What do you guys think? Let me add eyeliner, mascara, and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. All right, guys, so this is look number 2. Very Christmas inspired. What do you guys think? I did change lip glosses. I am wearing this one right here. This is the one without the sparkles. This one is in the shade Candy Cane. Really liking the formula so far. But this is the look. I went in with some more Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid eyeliner on the top lash line. More of the same Maybelline Sky High mascara. And for the lower waterline, I went in with this one from ColourPop. This is the Cream Gel Liner. This one is in the shade, I think it's in the shade Canopy. It's kind of rubbed off already. But I want to say this was from the Lush Life collection, which I don't know if these are still available. I bought them in a trio, and I don't know if they've restocked it yet. I'll have it linked anyway, but just keep in mind it might be sold out. But this is a look. I mean, this is definitely Christmas. What do you guys think? All right, I think I'm gonna wipe off this eye since I've had it on longer, and we're gonna start creating look number 3. Okay, so for look number 3, I kind of want to play with this shade and then also this really pretty green shimmer shade. What should we do? And then we have this gray. This is a very interesting shade to throw into the mix just because I feel like there's more warm tone than there is cool toned. That might be interesting. It might be interesting if we play with this shade. Let's try that. You know what? Let's go in with this one. This one is called Spirit, and I'm going to run that in the crease. And I'm using a Rephr 15. We don't always find gray shades in our palettes, do we? That's not, I don't feel it's as common as like a matte black or a matte brown. I mean, like a matte, like dark green or blue. So I'm happy to see it. I know a lot of you will be too. A lot of you like a shade like this. You like working with cool tone shades. I think I lean more towards warm tone shades now that I think about it. But, you know, either way, I don't mind. I love all shades. All shades, all time of year. It doesn't matter to me. I just love playing with colorful makeup. This is building up and blending out really well. Don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet. So I think I'm going to bring this down some into this outer corner. Well, that's really pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, I've said this before, I do like the combination of pink and gray together. So I'm really tempted to put this fuchsia shade. Actually, the shade is called Jolly. So I'm thinking it's like a reddish pink, and I kind of want to put that all over the lid. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm going to go in, just keep adding a little bit more of the gray. Okay, so let's try Jolly on the lid. I'm taking that shade on a damp Rephr 28. That's such a pretty color combination. I feel like I'm really having to dig my brush into the shade, and I'm like swirling the brush around. I think I got the wrong brush. I wanted my Morphe M124, but I can't find it. I just used it. How can I not find it? I just used it like 5 minutes ago. But yeah, this is working. Okay. It's working. It's working. Okay, now I don't know how this is gonna look, but I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the red shade. The red shade is called Miss You, and I'm taking that on a Refer 26. I'm just gonna put a little bit out here, kind of in the crease a bit. Then I'm gonna blend it. So now I'm getting this Refer 14, no additional product. And going back in with a little bit of Spirit. Okay, now for the lower lash line, the only shade I haven't used, I cannot believe it, is this green. And I think I want to save that for the inner corner. So I'm going to go back in with Spirit, and I'm going to place that all over the lower lash line. I'm taking Spirit on a BK Beauty 207. Now on a damp Refer 26, I'm going in with that green shade. It's called Rebel. Oh my God. Like the most beautiful shade in the palette, and I leave it for the end. That's beautiful. Well, this would definitely look great all over the lid. Have to do that another day. Now I'm picking up more of Spirit, but I'm using this little BH Cosmetics pencil brush to kind of just focus it on the lower lash line, like really close to the lower lash line. I'll probably go in maybe with, I have a charcoal eyeliner, I think, just to deepen this up a bit. Let me go ahead and add liner and mascara, and I'll be right back to show you look number 3. All right, guys, so here is look number 3. What do you guys think? I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I love the combination of pink and gray together, and I think this is really cool. Like, this is really different. I wasn't expecting to do a look like this. This green is awesome. I wish I would have put it on my lid in one of the other looks, but I'm really happy to have it as an inner corner highlight. I just love this color combination. It's really different. I also changed the lippy. I put on the third lip gloss. This is in the shade Ornament. This is the one that has a little bit of sparkle in it. And as you can see, it's the sheerest one out of the 3. So the lip gloss formula has been really comfortable on me. Let me quickly tell you what I did to complete this look. More of the same Wet n Wild eyeliner, more of the same Sky High mascara, but for the lower waterline and also like along the lower lash line, I told you I wanted to go in with like a gray or charcoal eyeliner. Well, I had this one from Urban Decay, kind of has a little bit more of like a blue tint to it. This one is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This is in the shade Empire. I love these Urban Decay eyeliners. I think they're great. Just a little bit, of course, on the pricey side, so that's why I use more of NYX and LA Girl. But when I can find them on sale, I definitely pick them up because I love them. And that's what I added to the lower waterline. Now, I added it to this portion right here. For the inner portion of the lower waterline, I went in with this one from ColourPop. It is also part of that Lush Life eyeliner trio. This one is in the shade, I think this is the shade Aglow. It has definitely already rubbed off, but this is a really nice one. I really hope the trio is in stock, but if it's not in stock, maybe sign up to get notified because I loved all 3 shades that were in that collection, and I love this look I created. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, give you guys my final thoughts on this new Unearthly Cosmetics Holiday Spirit collection. All right, guys, I've officially used everything in the Unearthly Cosmetics Holiday Spirit collection. Let me go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts. I just want to give a shout out to the box that it came in. I love this thing. I love it. I'm going to take it to work. That's usually what I do when I get like PR boxes or box collections such as this. I recycle them and I use them at work and they come in handy. So love that. Let me go next to the 3 lip glosses. I really like the formula. I know I said that several times throughout the video as I was changing the lip gloss shade, but I do. It's a nice formula. I've been wearing it this entire time. I've been drinking water at the same time, and it's just worn really well. I'm definitely going to be using these going forward. The shade I have on is called Ornament. Is that what it's called? Yes. And it is the sheerest of the 2. I think these other shades are really pretty as well. This one right here is called Spice, and I think it is a true shade of Spice. And then this one over here is called Candy Cane. Love all 3 of them. We'll definitely be using them going forward. And last but not least, let's talk about the Holiday Spirit eyeshadow palette. So cover art A+. I mean, if this does not scream 90s fashion trends, then I don't know what does. And of course, the reference to Nirvana's song, perfect touch for the palette. Now, of course, you do get a full-size mirror in the palette, and then you get this really unique color story. This is what I expect from Unearthly Cosmetics. They always do kind of like grungy eyeshadow palettes, and there's a little bit of a grunge in here, as you would expect from the 90s, but this still has a slight holiday theme to it. You can create a holiday look, as I did over here on the left eye, but you can still use this year round. I mean, I love green, so obviously there's 3 green shades in here. I'm gonna love the palette no matter what, but I love the purple. I love the gray. Oh my goodness, the gray. That was unexpected, I thought, for the palette. And then I paired it with this shade right here for over here, the right eye. Love that color combination. I love this purple shimmer shade down here. Of course, a yellow. I love seeing a good matte yellow, like a mustard yellow, just any type of yellow in a palette. That's always a fun color to work with. Of course, purple, red, orange, the gold bronzy shade right here, and then the dark brown. I am glad they included a dark brown also instead of a black, just because I think black is a little bit more typical, a little bit more common, but adding the brown gives a totally different edge to the palette. And then you add this other gray, which these are like the 2 most neutral shades I think in the entire palette. I thought that was really different. Again, going back to that unique edge that Unearthly Cosmetics has, I think it is a well laid out eyeshadow palette. You definitely get a lot of product in here. How many grams are you getting here? It says it's good for 24 months, by the way, and it is cruelty free, but it says that we're getting 30 grams of product. Wow. And you can definitely tell. I mean, these are large pan sizes. And guys, I don't think I told you the cost. So the cost of the entire collection is $75 or $75 and some change. I used my friend Karen Harris's code, which is KH Makeup. I'll have that listed in the description box of this video. And that took, I think that took like 10% or maybe 15% off of the order. So it ended up coming out to $67.93, which I think is a fair price when you consider the cost of other Unearthly Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. Typically their palettes are minimum like $40 or $45. This is an indie makeup brand and they do have a really amazing eyeshadow formula. And this was my first time trying their lip products, and you do get 3 of them and they all come in this reusable box. The entire collection, guys, I loved it. I didn't have any issues with it, so it's getting 2 thumbs up from me. Again, this is only the 2nd eyeshadow palette that I tried from Unearthly Cosmetics. Guys, more than likely, these 2 collections that I bought, because I still have to show you guys the In the Dark collection. Is that what it's called? In the Dark or After Dark? I think it's In the Dark that'll be up tomorrow. But I think these two collections are gonna be the last that we see that still has Alien Cosmetics written on the packaging. So definitely be looking out for their new packaging coming soon. They have already changed their socials to Unearthly Cosmetics, which again is why I keep saying Unearthly Cosmetics, even though it says Alien Cosmetics on the packaging. They did recently undergo a brand name change, and I am just very happy for them. I'm very excited for them. Unearthly Cosmetics is a US-based indie makeup brand, and I am always happy to support new up-and-coming indie makeup brands here on my channel. I think it's a lot of fun. I think they definitely go way above and beyond the creativity level, and I'm just really anxious to see what they have in store for us in 2022. But now I want to hear from you guys. I know a lot of you out there, you love this brand, you love Unearthly Cosmetics. I want to hear what you thought of this holiday spirit collection. What did you think of the color story of the palette? What did you guys think of the lip glosses? What did you think of the overall price point of the entire collection? Sound off in the comments down below and let me know what look you like best. 1, 2, or 3. Leave it all in the comments section. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. I got mine right here. Look, cheers. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.